The late game, sure, 3 to 4 items Zaya can pop off. But remember, when you look at this lineup from Longzhu, it's very squishy. So I think Kuro might do his best Crown impression, go a much more damage-centric Karma build. Rush the Murilonomicon, for example, go from there. He might actually be able to make the mantra Qs really wreck the lineup of Longzhu, because a little bit awkward. So we'll see if Longzhu in his stead can have other voices, like Cuz, for example, pick up the slack.
Yeah, Prey as well, another member of the team who's at least got a lot of experience.
Cuz is actually underleveled here to Spirit. We'll get the first damage, though.
Yeah, exactly. And face checking is never a good idea in the jungle, as Marin's looking to come over here first, but doesn't get the Ruthless Predator. This is very important, as now Cuz looking to make his way back. BDD, the first one to rotate from the mid lane, but he's followed immediately by Kuro. Good flash, gets Spirit out of the way as he's now looking for Khan. Kuro makes his way over, but doesn't find the damage on the Q.
3v2.
Yeah, now Marin needs to make his way out. He's looking for the hero play. They're going for the double buffs, and they find them as Marin picks up a kill for Afreeca. Now Khan looking to burn him down. That harpoon with the buff does so much damage, silences himself, and the orbs are going to land. Not a lot of mana left, but Kuro is super dead. The Rumble grabs a double kill. Doesn't matter whether you're nerfed when you pick up 3 kills in
super early. You notice he did not take the roundabout way. He took the direct way as bot lane.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage onto Gorilla as Kramer just free auto attacks. The heal's not enough, and Afreeca going to answer back on the bottom side. Spirit, fantastic speed to get himself immediately towards the bottom side and influence that. Crocodile's in a little bit of trouble up on the top side.
Double buffs, not the most conspicuous on a top lane rumble, though. So for laners having double buffs, I'd be a little bit happier that it's a rumble and not a mana user.
Well, Kuro's actually going to get a lot of damage onto Cuz here, as now Spirit's going to close the distance, picks up the kill, doesn't get stunned by BDD, and slinks back into the jungle easily. Magic damage dealer. Marin's found his way back into this matchup quite nicely. The harpoons, though, look at that, just chunks so much more. There's the flash gained from the equalizer, and there's the flash from Cuz. Kicks the Crocodile away and picks up the kill, easy as you like. Afreeca freaks.
Well, there were all the people that would flip the minimap as well because of their familiarity with other MOBAs.
That's
all
true.
sorts
that was
of
the Alexish special. As there's the kickback, Marin's taking a lot of damage. Dominus is there, and thankfully he's got a lot of magic resist, so he will get a couple more auto attacks onto BDD before he dies. And the turret is going to follow suit. Khan says, I want full...
Pull back here. Get back into the lane. They may actually lose most of the turret HP, but not quite the turret just yet.
Gorilla has to be a little bit careful, as the hook going to be dodged expertly there by Tucson. And Spirit is waiting now. Can they get a ward in here? Will they even try?
They will die trying to ward at Atlas. So for now, you can see Gorilla just trying to provoke something. Well, that's the provocation.
Boom goes the Thresh. Gorilla, I was expecting a pause there. He's like, my screen went great.
Guys as well.
Yeah, I want the Crown build. Crown build always makes me pleased, Papa Smithy.
Khan is getting chased by Kuro. It's in vision now.
Yeah, there's the flash. They just want to lock him down. Shut down gold aplenty right here, and that equalizer, decent positioning, honestly, but it is going to be the first kill, and Cuz, he could be in trouble. Just throws down a ward, was looking for a ward jump, didn't have a safeguard, so he's going to have to use his flash. Does make his way out, but...
Because it will despawn in about 40 seconds time.
Yeah. Okay, the rest of Longzhu are making their way around. Remember, BDD does a lot of damage.
Again, Longzhu are probably pretty happy with not even being able to pick it up as long as they deny it from Afreeca.
Well, there's the hook. It's going to land on a Tucson. Good unbreakable dodges. Fair bit of damage, but he's still going to fall down as Prey grabs that kill. That is going to spell the reset on the Rift Herald.
Still staying on it, though.
I'm not sure why, because I don't think there's enough time to kill the thing. Understanding that they did have enough time, but Afreeca not quite able to press the go button.
They're trying to, though. This is Kramer all alone in the top side.
Oh, he's thinking about that.
Oh, they don't have vision, though, Atlas. They're worried here. They're double-checking. They're looking for information on other members. They don't have it. They'll continue to chase.
Yeah, where's the turn from Kramer? Oh, 4 members up here, though. May have bitten off more than he can chew, but I say that, and he's going to be able to pick the kill up on Prey. Kramer gets himself out of this, and the Inspire Shield keeps him alive. And once again, Longzhu are running for the hills. This has been one of the most expertly played come-from-behind early games I've seen, as Afreeca Freaks do lose their Renekton. but look at the health bars of Longzhu.
That's
They
two.
should fall one after the other. The turret goes down. Kramer grabs that. That's an easy kill for Kuro. And can they snowball the turret take into this inner? Don't know whether the minions are there, and the back does come in from Cuz. But that is a 4-for-1. So worth. As Marin, it's the most selflessly I've seen him play for a long time.
But it was a really big outplay from Afreeca as a whole, not just Marin. And Khan, who has all the gold, laid down the equalizer, got no value. We just saw the Rift Herald go down, and Afreeca Freaks, they've got their eyes on an even bigger objective in the same pit.
Well, they do see Cuz moving over this vision. See what options they have to try and steal. They don't get it. It's actually Kuro that locks it down, so a lot closer than we would have expected. And the Lee Sin fantastic as well.
Baron buff, they want to walk up. Cuz does have the Rift Herald to try to buy time, but this doesn't seem like it's going to be a Rift Herald that'll get any turrets out. Let's probably just be a delay tactic when he uses it.
Yep. So dodges out of the way does Kramer. Should just mean just wander up, take the last few health points. Equalizer comes in. They actually really want to stop this. Prey's going to get snared. There's the kickback. It's going to be the pickup onto Spirit for 1-for-1. And Prey is so incredibly low. Good double stun. But Tucson sets himself up with that Unbreakable at the ready. The Afreeca Freak should still be able to...
I don't know how many visits they'll get towards the Drake in the next 10 minutes or so. Afreeca just pushing up in the bot side. Khan has teleport. One teleport ward behind.
Now, Prey actually taking a lot of damage. Down to half health, actually, as I believe Blade Caller came in after the poke damage from Kuro. Marin just making sure these waves are pushing up where he can. At least the Baron buff has worn off. So some respite now available for Longzhu. 5,000 gold, 6,000 gold to the approximate lead. Zoning Mantra Q, and this should mean the inner turret, but is the fight going to work out here for Longzhu? In fact, the turret stays alive, and Cuz is going to be the focus. 1-for-1 again for both of these teams as the hook goes slightly wide. Gorilla so close. Khan makes his way in. Equalize. I want to see if Afreeca just jump on this Baron. They are going to do so. Kramer, of course, has a lot of ability to help secure it with those feathers that are going to be thrown out. And they're actually not going to opt into starting it just yet. Okay, just looking to contest some Krugs. Priorities here, possibly.
They're walking up here, Afreeca.
Yeah, good stuns from BDD. They didn't quite know the Syndra was there as Tucson should be picked off. Takes a long time for him to fall down as there's a flash from Tucson. Gets himself out of the way and Cuz is going to die. That was some of the best disengage I have ever seen as a Gromp. No wonder they were contesting the Krug camp. It took about as long to die as the Baron did.
BDD's shown on a ward on the bot side, so Marin and the rest of the team going to push up. Easily going to get this inner turret. And Longzhu, couple of fights don't go their way, and really they're falling apart.
They are 6-0-2 now for Kramer, heading for his 5th victory out of 6 games on this Zaya as well. Redemption's going to come in for Longzhu. They're looking to try and set up for some sort of fight. Good hook onto Kuro as the equalizer in a decent position now. Tucson taking a lot of damage. Spirit has to hop up into the air and the Braum is going to fall.
Nice
Spirit
hook.
follows another back-to-back hook as Kuro going to give the double kill over to Prey. Kramer running for the hills, and I have a feeling Longzhu probably don't want to chase it too far in. Oh, what are you looking for?
He wants Khan. Gets him.
All too easy. And now he's looking happy to walk up against 4 people. Okay, maybe not.